What's up, Offside Convo fam? Back with another video. Yeah, we're about to cover Champions League fixtures today. Today, at the state of this recording, I think it's Wednesday. So there were Champions League game yesterday on Tuesday, and obviously today on Wednesday. So we're going to cover that and also get into some more news. A lot of transfer rumors going on now because the January transfer window is approaching. So stay tuned for this one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get it.
Offside Convo fam, what's going on? We're back with another banger, and now this time we got the Champions League. Ooh, am I excited? And wink, wink, Man City lost.
Real Madrid cooking something up, man. Mbappe doing the work. I think Vinicius came back from injury. Bellingham was in the team as well. Brahim Diaz started as well, who got the assist to Mbappe. I'm pretty sure great touch around the defender to score, but I think he's woken up. Unfortunately, he went off with an injury, scored in the first 10 minutes, got subbed off in the 31st minute. So hopefully it's not a big injury, but I'm really excited to see what Mbappe could do from here.
And the champs, yes. Real Madrid, Atalanta. It was a phenomenal game. Was watching it, which felt very good to see Mbappe score in the first 10 minutes. Can just see him just for some reason flowing a little bit more. Felt really good to see Vinny being on the pitch as well as Jude Bellingham. Again, good little session going on there. And of course, the man goes down. Hopefully he's okay. But we've been seeing a lot of these injuries come very often with the Real Madrid players. And then you have Vinicius Jr. and Bellingham finishing up very strong for the 3-2. Atalanta's Lookman was putting in a session on that winger there. But at the end of the day, I think he did end up getting one, which closed post for Courtois. At the end of the day, great W. Real Madrid sitting in the position number 20.
I mean, obviously, the big story, obviously, Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius, and Bellingham is going to catch the headlines. But I was really impressed by Ademola Lookman. This is a player that scored a hat-trick in last year's Europa League final against Bayer Leverkusen, which ruined their undefeated season. So, I mean, this is a guy... I think he actually had this year 43 goals and 26 assists, something like that. So a baller. I remember him in his Everton days. You know, he went on loan in Germany to Leipzig, came back to the Premier League at Fulham, didn't really work out, went to Atalanta in Italy, and ever since has been balling out. So shout out to Ademola Lookman. Probably should win African Player of the Year, but we're going to see who wins that. But yeah, he's a baller, man.
Another great session and another letdown as well. Yes, Man City loses 2-0 against Juventus. We had a Vlahovic that ended up scoring, as well as a USA player. McKinney ended up putting a 2-0 on there on the scoreboard. But once again, Man United down and Pep taking another L. With that being said, that is 23 goals conceded in all competitions.
Again, Man City back in the news for the wrong reasons. I mean, Pep Guardiola was on his knees in this game. I mean, these men got touched in Italy. 2-0 away from home. Tough place to go in Turin. I actually saw a quote, actually something on Twitter, on Instagram. Actually, the Man City fans tried to leave the game before the game was done, but on the loudspeaker, the Juventus announcer was like, you can't leave the game until we allow you to leave the game. So I know those Man City fans who traveled were so tight because you're losing away from home. You know, this is basically a Galactico of England. You know, you have all the players that you need, except for Rodri, obviously, which is a vital piece. But yeah, they called the L again today, 2-0. That's 23 goals conceded in the last 10 games. Yeah. I could have never predicted this Man City downfall.
With that being said, table looks a little bit interesting. You are now having Manchester City sitting in 22 position, as well as 3 positions away from being eliminated from the Champions League. With this new bracket type game that we're having in the Champions League, everybody is kind of on edge. You also have, again, like I said, Real Madrid sitting in 20th place, so they're not just too far apart. They need 2 more games. Hopefully that puts them on the top to fight for the playoffs and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, that they're sitting 22.
Barcelona away from home to Borussia Dortmund is the next topic. Now, this was a great game. I was really excited to see what Jamie Bino Gittins and also Duranville on the right side could do as well, because he's been popping off. He was playing in the Belgian league before, but I mean, it was a good game. I saw the game, watched the game. It was a good game from Rafinha. Scored that first goal. I thought he should have squared it to Yamil Lamau when he got put through on goal. I was like, bro, you have to square it. You have to square it. But then he shot. He scored. Ended up getting subbed off for Ferran Torres. Who put the game to bed, scored a brace off the bench. Lewandowski was subbed off as well against his former club. Well, I'm really excited, man. This Barcelona team is looking good. I mean, we did just escape by the thin of our teeth. 3-2. But overall, it was a good game. Obviously, Barcelona plays a really, really high line. So I'm really excited. And, we're moving up in the table. I'm pretty sure we're in the upper echelon of the Champions League format. So that's really good for us.
So we go to the Barcelona side, Borussia Dortmund, Pep's former team, which we saw they took a W, having Rafinha doing a phenomenal way to start off the game to just get himself on the scoreboard. Then doing a super sub, having Ferran Torres goes in. But hey, they are cruising right by. They are number 2 in the table right now, Liverpool being number 1. So they're on a great streak right now. They just have to sit still right through, take their opponents down very nice and easy, where everybody else seems like they're rushing, they're trying, they're hustling every game they have. At the end of the day, we shall see who comes on top.
Even Lamine Yamal balled out. I know I saw Jose Mourinho said the other day he watched the Euros and he thought that Nico Williams was basically a better player than Lamine Yamal. But I don't know, man. 17 years old, showing up on Champions League match days, balling out, getting assists, dribbling past players, like he's low key like a regen, bro, of Messi. But obviously, I don't want to jinx the kid's career. He's gonna be one for the future. Obviously, won the Copa Trophy, but yeah, Barcelona looking good right now. It wasn't looking so good before the season. Everybody was saying that Barcelona, they don't know how Hansi Flick could turn this team around. But listen, man like Ferran Torres is scoring. So yeah, man, he's low key a dark horse. But yeah, Barcelona, like Oscar just said, in the second position. Can we take the Champions League this season? Let's see.
And then we go back and we have some of the news now that came up. We see and hear that Mo Salah has now been offered a contract. Yes, and still from Liverpool. They say that they have signed it as well and that they will be coming out with that in the next couple of weeks for them to announce that he is officially renewing his contract at Liverpool, and also with them taking that win against Girona, that 1-0. And again, Mo Salah on the scoreboard being the only one to make that something happen there and take the game home. Maybe that was the game that kind of solidified that contract. Who knows?
The man Mo Salah. I've said it in previous episodes before. I personally think that Liverpool should literally put this guy in a room with all the general managers, all the owners, give him a blank check, tell him let him write whatever number he wants, how many years he wants, and whatever he asks for, you give it to him. Give him the keys to the kingdom, which he already has. I mean, the guy keeps delivering for Liverpool, delivering. I mean, he was the only person, who showed up on the score sheet, yesterday in their game, on Tuesday, the Champions League game against Girona. I mean, the guy just proves it week in, week out. He's just that guy, bro. So, I mean, I'm happy that I'm hearing. I mean, these are just rumors. Fabrizio hasn't reported this, but there are rumors that the contract's already been signed. The only thing that's been waiting for, that's being waited for it to actually be announced. They're probably shooting the announcement video right now. But if this is actually true, I'm happy for Salah. I mean, this was a no-brainer for Liverpool. You can't let a guy who gives you, 30 plus goals and assists every single season just walk away like that for free.
Hey, if this does come about, cheers to Mo Salah for sticking around and proving himself once again, even though he has over and over and over again. We just hope to, have him another great season and go from there. But at the end of the day, the man needed to get signed, whether it was for Liverpool, or Liverpool. I don't think there was another team that could probably handle them right now. But you guys leave in the comments, who do you guys think Mo Salah, or if potentially had a team, who do you think, where would he fit best at what team? Barcelona? Real Madrid? Who knows?
Now, unpopular opinions in, the soccer world, the football world is really, really common. And a lot of people have a lot of interesting takes, that might not, which is what, might not align with reality or what other people think, which is why they're called unpopular opinions. So we're going to touch on one of them that I saw this week. So this guy says if Neymar, Bale, and Hazard had stayed at their respective clubs, been treated fairly by the management, and avoided injuries, each could have won at least 2 or 3 Ballon d'Or awards.
So I mean, let's think about it. Let's break it down here. Eden Hazard being out Chelsea, I think there might have been a great chance for him to stay there and won a Ballon d'Or. Why? I mean, being there, he was just. I've seen previous gameplay on him and how he. There's one player that does it, and that's him. Is go forward on every attack that he had. He didn't do too many cuts. It was just straight to the goal from the midline all the way to the front, which was great.
Now, personally, I think 2 or 3 is kind of dragging it, but I personally think that, Gareth Bale being in that team with Ronaldo and Benzema, I don't think he would have ever won a Ballon d'Or. I mean, we've seen it. Benzema had to wait until Ronaldo left to win his Ballon d'Or. Also, Neymar was in the shadow of Messi. So that was really, hard for him to do. And then we also have Hazard. Now that one, yes, yes. If I personally think that if Eden Hazard, if the move to Real Madrid for Eden Hazard would have worked out, he would have won the Ballon d'Or.
For Gareth Bale, I don't know. I think he was a phenomenal, you want to call him, I think, a right winger playing towards the middle, shooting on his left foot. Regardless of the fact, he was a dynamic player that was putting in some great work. Now, I don't know. I think other players would have came around, and again, he's going against not just that, but you have Mo Salah at that time and all these other guys coming into the field. So definitely a tough one for him. I think Real Madrid might have helped him a little bit. Again, it's tough because he's going against big stars at Real Madrid, so he's not at the number one light.
For me personally, Eden Hazard and Neymar, prime Eden Hazard and prime Neymar are kind of a better argument than Gareth Bale to win a Ballon d'Or, at least one. Because like I said, Gareth Bale was, in the shadow of, Ronaldo, and he, and also Benzema, in my personal opinion, was a better player than Gareth Bale as well. But if you look at it, Neymar, in the sense of Barcelona, personally, I think that if Neymar would have stayed at Barcelona, he would have won a Ballon d'Or. Now, obviously, the guy said in a quote, he said management, people make bad decisions. Neymar is responsible for going to PSG for money. Obviously, he thought that he would, get out of the shadow of Messi, which he did, but then he just ended up back in the shadow of Kylian Mbappe. So that's why he never won the Ballon d'Or. And then obviously injuries happened as well. So honestly, I think if he would have stayed at Barcelona, he would have won a Ballon d'Or eventually. He probably would have still been there right now. Who knows, instead of partying every March with his sister in Brazil. But anyways, Eden Hazard as well. I'm a Chelsea fan, so I have a special place in my heart for Eden Hazard. I think he definitely could have won a Ballon d'Or. But not at Chelsea. I think when he moved to Real Madrid, if he had not come back that summer unfit, he would have won a Ballon d'Or. But guys, let us know in the comments. If Neymar, Bale, and Hazard were in their primes, they had been treated rightly by management and never had injuries, would any of them had won at least 1, 2, or 3 Ballon d'Ors? Let us know in the comments right now. It's really exciting to see what you guys think.
And then we shoot over to the next session. We have William Saliba from Arsenal, rumored going to Real Madrid. Now, that news did come back to William Saliba, letting him know that was it. But his first words is, I'm not going. I'm staying right where I'm at. And he's good where what he's doing right now. I say that's okay. Why? I think right now he's being very well praised at Arsenal with William Saliba and then Gabriel on the right there for him. I mean, one of the top right now duos for the two center back positions. I think he's going to stay. Real Madrid is looking for Alexander-Arnold as well as Alphonso Davies. So, hey, listen, the offer is still there for him. If you want to come, we're here for you.
Saliba, man, great defender. Probably the best defender in the Premier League right now. Easy. Even over Virgil van Dijk. Yes, I said it. Right now, Saliba is a better center back in the Premier League. He's the best center back in the Premier League, and he's better than Virgil van Dijk right now. The guy is just quality, class. He's like a Rolls Royce center back. The guy does everything. He scores goals, defends. He's very, very quick. Strikers can't just run in behind every single time. However, my friend, when Real Madrid comes calling, man, I don't care what team you play for, unless it's Barcelona, unless it's Man City. I mean, even Man City. When Real Madrid comes calling, man, you don't say no. I don't know anybody who has said no to Real Madrid. I'm surprised that Saliba, he didn't come out and say like, yeah, I'm at Arsenal right now, but who knows what happened in the future. That's what people normally say. But according to him, he sees the foreseeable future. He sees himself being at Arsenal. I mean, Arsenal, like I said in many episodes, they chose the wrong time to be good because Man City's gonna, even Liverpool's better than them right now. But yeah, nobody ever says no to Real Madrid. I think this is a bluff. He's probably, if Real Madrid actually comes calling, I think William Saliba is going to go. I mean, Jude Bellingham, I mean, nobody says no to Real Madrid. You're getting a chance to be a part of the Galactico experience. So, I mean, I think this would be a great move for Saliba, especially sticking him beside Rudiger. I mean, that defense would be crazy. Nobody's getting past that. So, guys, let us know in the comments. Would this be a good move for Saliba? Do you think that Saliba is a Real Madrid player? Do you think that he can fit into Ancelotti's system? And, should he leave Arsenal? Is it worth staying at Arsenal, losing every year, not even, winning the league, coming so close? But yeah, is this a good move for Saliba? Should Saliba go to Real Madrid? Let us know in the comments right now.
And just like that, that was all the topics and fixtures for the Champions League. Now, we got a lot coming up, so we got to stay tuned on that. So just make sure you guys follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, which is most important as well to follow us there. Follow, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below to make sure you guys are giving us some feedback. Did we miss anything? Did we miss any players based on the Ballon d'Or? Who do you think would have won the Ballon d'Or if they had their prime session going on? But you guys let us know. Don't forget to follow, subscribe as well, and give us all the love there. We got you guys, but so we'll catch you on the next one.
So that's it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Obviously, talked about the Champions League fixtures that took place on Wednesday and Tuesday. Great games. Barcelona winning. Obviously, Mbappe figuring out at Real Madrid. Unfortunately, he got injured. Hopefully, he's not out for a long time because things are getting good for him. So to get out of form right now would not be the greatest idea or the greatest thing to happen. So hopefully, he's fine. We talked about, who would have won a Ballon d'Or. Would Prime Bale, Neymar, or Hazard won a Ballon d'Or if things would have gone right for them? Who knows? Let us know in the comments. Yet again, let us know in the comments. Obviously, follow us. Subscribe, like, comment, share everything. We're on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Obviously, where you're watching this right now. But yeah, man. We're going to catch you in the next one. Probably going to release another 2 episodes next week. Looking forward to seeing y'all. Keep the support up. We out.